place, rock the place, rock the place, rock.
What up, friends, my drinkers of the world? Welcome to Friday Night Flights with a guest. This ain't Jake the Snake, but this Jake is one of the greats, one of my favorite Jacobs. Welcome, buddy.
How you doing, brother?
Thanks for being here, drinking with me.
Know it.
This is an impromptu Friday Night Flight. We don't sit and drink craft beers like this too often, so I'm off on a Friday, you're off on a Friday. We're making this happen. Guys,
Let's get it.
we're going to do a simple little beer flight. I'm excited. This is also part of why we're doing this. I needed someone to drink this with. Muddy Banks from Sullivan, Missouri. I was proudly gifted this. This is a corn lager, my friends. If you know me, if you follow my show at all, you guys always hear me talking about fucking corn lagers, dude. I'm so happy to have one of these guys.
I'm excited because I know the corn more from Shine than
Man. We get into that a little bit. So have you ever brewed beer at all?
No, never brewed beer.
But you've distilled.
I have distilled.
You've made you some shine.
I've made some backwood shine.
Hell yeah, bro. I know I've drank some with you.
I'm excited to really join with you and get into some.
Yeah, we're going to have to do some collab stuff.
Yeah,
we're going to do some collab stuff, guys. Yeah, this is a big day. You guys might have seen, I made a post a couple days ago. I'm officially a home brewer. I got a home brew batch going with one of my Brew Hog brothers. And today I just bought pretty much a whole brew system, my first little brew setup. So we're going to be getting into that pretty soon. And yeah, dude, you got the little still. So we're going to have to fuck with that pretty soon too.
Yeah, definitely.
But right now, we're going to drink this corn lager. This corn lager is, Muddy Banks out of Sullivan, Missouri. Born on the river. It's a corn lager. It's 5%. It was brewed recently. So
It's called 47 Chevy.
Yeah, it is a good name too. Yeah, good point, brother. Yeah, she's a nice color. Good little head on there.
Clear.
Smells pretty light. Corn lagers are light and crisp. Yeah. Nice crisp snap finish. I don't know. What do you think?
Like for beers that taste like pretty close to like a rice lager finish.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah, it has a lot of a rice lager finish, but it has a lot smoother filter through taste, is the way I would say it. It's just smooth from the start to the finish, where a rice is more of a tart bite right as soon as you taste it.
Rice does have like a slight funk to it, right?
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, not like a sour beer or anything,
but
just like a little funky.
For craft, I think I found my thing.
Corn lagers are nice, right?
Man.
I try to tell everybody it's hard. You like, at least in our area, in the Midwest, in Missouri, in these here United States, we have so much craft beer, and corn lagers are just not super common.
And it's amazing.
It's light, it's crisp, it's easy drinking,
it's abundant.
You can put it in any occasion. It's going to be good with food. It's going to be good on the river. It's going to be good barbecue.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like super light beer as a domestic fan, this might be a little bit more like a full flavor, like a heavy and not so much of a light. But I don't think it's a heavy beer. The corn flavor is nice. It's light. There's a little sweetness. It's good, man.
This is a barbecue beer.
Mm-hmm.
To me, for not really drinking craft beers unless I come hang out and visit. This to me, out of all of them that I've tried with you, this is a barbecue beer.
Yeah, man, something different, right?
Yep.
Muddy Banks. Different, yeah. And what I can tell you guys, my bad, I should have done a little bit of research. What I can tell you is, they're about an hour south of St. Louis, Sullivan. We go to float trips out there. Yeah, the Merrimack Caverns, the Jesse James Museum, and the caverns that he hid out in, the outlaw Jesse James. Float trips, camping, good shit out there. So if you're going out to Sullivan anytime soon this summer for a float or something, it's totally worth stopping by. I want to go check out Muddy Banks. Honestly, I mean, just like us going to Festus, I would drive out there just to check out the brewery. I'm really impressed with that.
It's really not that far of a drive. It's just straight down the road, man.
Yeah, and I really love this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, buddy, we're going to move on because we're flying here. We got things to do. We got breweries to go to, but we're flying through this flight. So, oh yeah. So this is Broadway Brewing. This is another beer I've had. I don't know if I've ever done a review on this. I know I've had this beer, but it's been a long time. I don't remember it specifically. Broadway is out of Columbia, Missouri, so a little bit north of us. I don't think they give us any specifics. Oh, no, yes, it does. Strong citrusy hop presence balanced by a caramel sweetness. Finishes dry, slightly bitter. You know, with the...
This would be a drink for married guys. They're used to slightly bitter.
Finishes dry and slightly bitter. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
It's a darker color, more like an ale. It's got a good hop smell, not super crazy, but...
And it's not an overpowering hops taste. It's got that nice...
Ooh.
It's a nice finish with the hops.
Yeah, that's a really good description.
That is a nice finish.
A caramel sweetness, dry finish, slightly bitter. That's a really good...
That caramel takes the bite out of the hop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it... It gives it that nice hoppy taste to finish off into a... I like it.
I guess that's from the malts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait to get into this, guys. If you follow us, first of all, thank you so much for following us. But you might have been seeing over the last couple of years, we've been on a mead journey. We still got mead going. We have a Bochet batch that we made and did a video on about 2 months ago. And we got an update coming for you guys pretty soon. I have several other batches over here that we just been messing with. And I just got my first larger batch of local honey. So I'm real excited to get something going with that. But as you've watched us grow as mead makers, now you get to watch us grow as beer brewers as well.
Well, not only beer brewers,
and then
as overall distillers.
Yeah, man, because that's true. Like I said, like we're definitely we'll get a collab going once we can get a good setup for you.
Yeah, for sure. But this is definitely darker. You can definitely see the difference in it.
The color surprises me.
It's a dark, rich honey compared to more like of an amber pale.
Yeah,
of that corn.
This one I think is a little bit darker. This is the last one we got.
I would imagine just being out of that, it would be a lot darker.
So same thing, guys. I'm not sure if I've done a review on this one. This one, I feel like if you go back far enough, I think we have, because I've known about Piney River for a while. So Piney River Brewing Company out of Bucharest, Missouri. So we're outside of St. Louis with all three of these. I think that's the cool thing. That's why I was happy to pull these together with you, man. I was like, well, if I'm gonna do a flight with the homie, I'm like, we don't do this. You're my feature flight guest. I'm oh well. Let's get out to the country a little bit.
It's only been a minute since we've been talking about doing it.
So, I'm like, let's get out to the country. So this one's brewed with black walnuts. Hand harvested wild local black walnuts. What's our ABV? I can't see it. I don't see it. I don't think it's anything heavy.
Freshly local can.
Well water, malted barley, wheat, black walnuts, hops, yeast. Yeah, and anybody who brews at all, there we go, 4.5%. So she's light. Anybody who brews at all knows the water is that important. So that well water, has to have a huge influence on this beer, on the flavor profile of this beer.
Is a lot more of a lot darker. As you pour it, it looks like it'll be chocolate.
Look how it settles.
But yeah, it settles a lot quicker. But when you pour it, as the heads come through, it looks like it's going to be a chocolate beer.
Yeah, man.
And then as it settles out, it's just a real dark amber. You look at them, you did a perfect.
It's kind of a copper color.
All night thing. Look at it. You went from early morning, afternoon to night. That's what it looks like.
Hell yes. Breaking down the day one flight at a time, my friends. Buddy.
That walnut gives it a definite, distinct smell.
There's an earthiness to it. There's an earthy tone. Almost
very much.
Oh, no.
This would be good to sip with a big juicy steak.
Mm.
That would be a good beer to drink with a big juicy steak.
Yeah, you know what? Because this beer's not very bready.
Mm-mm.
It would be good to have with like steak and like potato or steak and bread, you know, some starch, some kind of carb.
You almost have
the dryness is good.
If we reversed them like this, you would have a perfect barbecue drink. Your first drink, a light beer while you're grilling, and then that nice full body to finish when
hell yeah. All right, so round these pots here, we have a quick little rating system. It's not that quick. We started off with that meh. It's just, I mean, I'm not gonna be rude. If you had it to me, I'll drink it, but never gonna go and seek it out. There's the okay, strong okay, hell yeah. That is basically like that's your C student. Most of us are. There's nothing wrong with it. Fuck yeah is I'm willing to go out of my way to go and get this beer, which has always been like my one that I'm more picky about. Now Whiskey Matt has added Chubbed Up, which I'm a good friend of. I'm a big fan of that one. That's where I'm in now. That's between your okay and your fuck yeah, which makes my fuck yeahs even harder to earn. Yes, I'm forgetting one. I don't remember. Line Drive is like just slightly above that meh. It's just above that meh. That's where most of our domestic beers are. We don't love them like they're amazing, but you're like, yeah, dude, it's good beer. Just yeah.
So you're asking me my preference.
Yeah. What do you think?
Then.
What's your ratings?
I would have to say this would be a Line Drive, which would be that would be this one right here.
Okay, the IPA. All right.
The IPA would be the Line Drive. And then for me, the fuck yeah would have to be the corn because I'm a Shine guy.
I'm with you. And I keep trying to tell everybody it adds that flavor.
This walnut is right there in the middle. It is.
I feel like the walnut gets you a little chubbed up, though. It's like there's a little excitement.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not trying to go to Columbia. Right? I'm not trying to go to Columbia next weekend, but like,
I would definitely like if you said, "Hey, I'm going to Columbia." I'd be like, man, "Let's go get some walnuts."
Grab me some Piney River.
No, I'd jump in to ride with you to get some Piney River.
I'm with you. I'm at that level. My fuck yeah is 100% the corn lager.
Yeah,
I think we could kind of tell that was going to happen. I like this whole spread. I'm actually a big fan of Broadway. Shout out to all of our breweries that are outside of St. Louis.
Yes.
My friends, Missouri is just one of the best states for craft beer.
I mean,
I'm not even from here, so I can't be all like pro-mo, but this is where I live. This is where I'm at. And if there's one thing I'm going to vouch for, it's craft beer.
Yeah. Yep.
These beers are from out of the way, man. Come on. These are out in the country. These are ways away from us. These ain't big city beers.
And I may be wrong, and I may step on toes, but to me, craft beer came from distilling, more of a moonshine base, because
that's an interesting point. That's an interesting perspective because distilling was popularized first. I think
you can make your base everyday corn lager, and then you add then you can make a brandy distilling. Same exact process, just using a different base ingredient.
Yeah.
So I want to say the craft beer is more of
especially American craft beer.
American craft beer
that
is
culture
more the brandy of moonshine.
That's an interesting perspective that it might really.
And I
at
don't
least
mean
the popularization of it might really come out of our tradition of backwood moonshiners, distillers, people distilling at home. Because I know as soon as Europeans got to America, they were brewing beer immediately. But same thing with liquor. But I think popularized across the cities, I think liquor was probably a little bit more popular.
Oh yeah.
Especially like backwoods liquor.
But see, here's the difference. You grew up in the South. You grew up Tex-Mex. I grew up white boy Midwest cornbread, corn-fed boy. So it's an almost an automatic that I'm going to jump to a corn
Right. The familiar flavors.
Corn base.
No, I love it.
But from like you said, as the I'm not from here, but I'm not promo, but you have to give props to every distillery.
That's part of why I want to do this show. Oh yeah, we had some great distilleries in Missouri too. I've talked about that on here as well.
So many beautiful wineries.
Wineries is big too. The Germans had a huge influence. We talked about that on our Wild Sun episode. We talked to their sommelier out there, and it was cool for him to tell us some of the Missouri history with German vineyards and the German wine history.
I didn't know Germans were into wine. I knew Germans were big into vodka. I knew, and I may be wrong.
Germans have all our best lagers. Let's just be real.
I knew they were into like thick, heavy drinking.
Well, the Germans make our best lagers. Warm. The Germans make our low ABV lagers too because they just love to throw down all day, and you can't be wasted by noon if you're going to throw down all day. And I respect this.
Like I have to say, my namesake is German. It is 100% a German name. So I'm down for all the low ABV all day drinking.
Got them perfect, my friend.
These are
1, 2, 3. Let's rank them.
1, 2, 3. Which is high low?
So
1 high, 3 low.
For me, well, just in order. If you're giving them a 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. For me, I would definitely have to say this, and then it's a real close tie to these two. I mean, but if I have to separate, I would have to say that it would be this just above it, because honestly, if you look at my glasses, that's the first one I sucked down.
Yeah, I did too.
That is the first one.
That's a great point. Fully. I did too. And I'm leaning with you. I'm in the exact same thing because, this is my star of the show and my number one, the corn lager, 100%. But there's a big contrast here because I'm always bitching about IPAs going overboard and being too much. This is an IPA for real IPA drinkers. It's a little bit bitter. It's not super citrusy, a little bit. There's not a lot of a big resin taste, but the hop is strong. I love the hop finish. There's nothing about it that's too much. But that walnut flavor, that little sweetness, that little earthiness to this makes the beer unique. Yeah. And I'm like, I almost, but it's hard. I think because I complain about the IPA world so much, I think mine has to be right here. 1, 2, 3. IPA is number 2. But I'm with you. This was a toss-up.
But here's what I have to say on that, as not as a craft beer drinker like you, is I'm used to the domestics. Yeah. Domestic beers. So what I have to say on this one is with this one right here, I do have to say that if you like the IPAs,
Broadway,
but it has that IPA. Real hard bite that you don't like the regular IPAs, go with that Broadway because it just gives you that nice hoppy flavor all the way through, and you don't have that bitterness to it as much. Yeah. It's a smooth bitterness, which I attest to that caramel being in there to help kind of knock off the bite from the beer.
Yeah, it curves it a little bit, smooths it out a little bit.
Yeah, but I definitely have to say 100%. It's the corn lager.
Yeah,
and I would drive I would drive from here. It's about, I want to say 45 to an hour.
Yeah, I'm thinking right around an hour.
And I would gladly drive that. I would gladly drive that.
Oh yeah, I do it every year for float trips.
Well, not
that's
even,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I do it every year, so I'm we're going.
For
we're
float trips,
going.
Like, we'll load up with float trip, but like
we're fucking
just to
going.
Go sit a day and drink their corn lager. I could spend a day and not realize how I got home.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see that,
be honest.
Yeah, shout out to our friends in Sullivan. We're gonna hit you guys up because I'd love to come down there and check you out and potentially do an episode out there. I think it'd be a great time,
fantastic.
And I'd love to support the area. Like I said, I go down there almost, I think about 4 years running now. I go down to Arapahoe Campground. That's my spot if I'm going to go float the Merrimack because I love their rural campground. I got everything I need, but it's never really crowded. I love it.
And on from the touristic side, I have a very almost bougie wife. So we run down for the last 5 years we've gone to the Fud Factory down there in Uranus.
Oh, yeah.
So that's right past that, you know. But
hell yeah.
we stopped and did the actual tour down there at the Merrimack Caverns, like you were talking.
Yeah,
At the beginning of the float trip. And it, like, if you're looking for a fun time, I would say plan it where you're getting some local beers to do on your float trip. And if you're looking for something for the family, go ahead and do the tour at the Merrimack Caverns, then take your float trip right down there. And
that's a good point. Or if you're not floating, if you're going to the caverns, this could be a perfect spot to go. I know they have a menu. It'd be a perfect spot to go in and go and eat, because of course all the breweries are family friendly.
Oh,
you know,
100%.
I don't know if they have like a playground or anything, so your kids might not be able to run around and have a great time. But family friendly always. I know they got food.
You know, you go after you go to the caverns, the kids are going to kind of be wore out from running around all the time.
Yeah, that's true too.
Go get you something tonight to drink and get some dinner.
I don't know how far these guys are distributing Piney River and Broadway Brewing, but my friends in the St. Louis area, you can get these at any Schnucks or Dierbergs. I'm pretty sure all the big liquor stores, Randall's, Friar Tuck's, probably Total Wine, but I know for a fact that these are both at Schnucks and Dierbergs. Muddy Banks, I'm hearing about them more. I'm hoping to see them at some festivals this year, hopefully. I got this as a gift from a friend, but we're not getting these in distro in the St. Louis area yet. So if you want it, you got to go to Sullivan and get it. But
it's worth the drive.
Fuck, man. This has been a lovely flight.
Lovely flight.
Dude. Thanks for drinking with me, brother.
Appreciate for inviting me in, and we'll definitely have to do it again.
Salute.
I drank everything, so hey, it happens.